Discriminating content. Listener discretion is advised. 3, 2, 1, go! Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew in Milwaukee. I guess that would be a resounding yes. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew, like I said, is a board-certified and all that crap. Drew, are you there? This is fantastic radio. Drew, yes, we are hearing you.
You got me now?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why? Oh, come on.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Should we dedicate the first hour of the show to the Can You Hear Me game?
Couple more laps.
Drew, where are you?
To what a dick you are. I'm in Milwaukee. I'm speaking for the Centers for Disease Control tomorrow.
I see. And how much are they paying you?
0.
You fool.
Yes, thank you, Adam. I mean, not nearly the kind of remunerative effects that, say, something like caught red-handed would have had in my career.
You're lucky I don't know what remunerative means, you son of a bitch, but I know you mean it in a bad way. And is it, what, 10 degrees over there in Wisconsin?
It's colder than S. Milwaukee is an interesting little town. It's sort of caught back in the 70s a little bit.
I hear they got a gas station coming in soon.
Yeah, they do.
Fantastic. All right. Tonight is our guest is No Forcefield, which is a group of idiots, some of which were in Primus, and well, tell us all about it. The reason. One of the reasons they're in here is Juggy Vanessa is also in here from the Man Show.
Another chance to talk about the Man Show. That's the reason they're in there.
Vanessa is, I would say, without at the risk of pissing off some of the other Juggies, the most popular of all the Juggies. Not that they're all not popular, but I think Vanessa, you have your own webpage and calendar and all that stuff, right?
Oh, I have everything. I have calendars, posters, behind-the-scene videos with from my calendar shoot. I have...
Vanessa, this is all from the Man Show?
This is all from the Man... Oh, thanks to Adam and Jimmy.
Oh, please.
They're my kings.
Oh, I'm going to be nauseated.
This is why we started the show, Drew. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know that.
And what other...
Does she have to play into your hands so...
Yes, she does. Oh, we'll fire her.
He's my master.
That's right. That is right.
Bow down to him.
Yes. In what other world would we have someone who looked like Vanessa labeling us kings?
Oh.
Drew, too bad you're not here. I'm topless. No, just kidding.
Drew pretends not to like women because his wife listens. All right, so let's talk about this. I got the CD here in front of me, and first let's talk about the project. We also have Arj and Larry in here from the band No Forcefield. Is this... How does this work, and how is it related to Primus?
Basically, it's an album that was recorded at my house, like during a party. And like you say, when you say idiots,
right.
That proves that you know more about the band than I thought.
I meant jack-offs.
You've done your research.
That's even closer, actually.
And what made you guys decide to put the homage to Vanessa on this CD? Are you guys Man Show fans?
Oh yeah,
Vanessa fans?
And we're not like these new Man Show fans. We go way back, even before the first episode. It was called the Man Show.
But there is a diabolical strategy.
Just based off the commercials.
No,
we knew that it was going to be a very high art show.
Anybody that has a product that they want Adam to talk about on the radio and on television, just somehow connect it to the Man Show, and he'll yap about it for years.
It's
a diabolical strastrategy.
How dare you accuse them to sucking up to me?
Don't talk like that, Drew.
Vanessa, I need more sucking up, by the way. I still have something in me that needs to come out.
I'm not dissing you guys. I'm busting Adam's chops.
You hear about sucking up, but what about sucking out? Wouldn't that be better?
Wow, that is better. Yeah, that's better.
Vanessa, for those people who don't know Vanessa, she's the beautiful blonde with the beautiful cans who is a gymnast, who's the one who's always on the back in that long pole doing things that would scare most mothers. And she has
those poles.
You have, the pole is frightened. The pole is in therapy right now, actually, from just what Vanessa did to it last season.
What's wrong?
The poll would prefer not to talk about it, but it is suffering post-traumatic stress disorder. Vanessa, I know, was in a circus for a while.
I still am. I actually just got back from Atlanta, Georgia, about not even a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, and we're supposed to be going around the world. It's a 50-50 chance right now for a tour for about a month and a half.
She's a trapeze artist, and she loves animals. You'd make a great centerfold. I can really see it all laid out. You love animals. How many animals do you have, Vanessa?
I have 4. I have 4 dogs and a toad.
Don't you have goats and meese and ostriches and stuff?
The goat was your last.
Oh, that was last night.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks there.
Nice big mic.
All right. So, Vanessa, the Man Show's been good to you, right?
Oh, it's been very great. I love it. Everything that's happened to me is because of the Man Show.
Who's cuter, me or Jimmy?
You know what? I think it's going to have to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I have to look at your butt, though, too. I haven't really got a glimpse of it because you always wear loose shirts on the Man Show, so I can never really see it, except for when we were in Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah, when you were in your bathing suit.
Yeah. Good. Well, I wear a thong back. You know,
it was very nice, ladies.
It's around the pool.
Should have been there.
Yeah.
Adam, Anne's been hard at work for you today. She got Minka to come.
She booked #1 Asian big boob queen, Minka.
Do you have a picture of that around here? I'm dying to see this.
You know what Minka looks? Have you seen
I've heard you talk about her, but
she does not disappoint. Anderson, could you yank a picture of Minka off the computer or something? We'll get you that. Oriental big boob queen.
Is it politically correct to wear Minka these days? Or?
No, you get paint thrown on you if you go, especially in New York. All right, Drew, you ready to rock here?
Yeah, we got some wild calls. Here we go.
All right, Jarrett. Jarrett.
Yeah.
You're 15. What's up?
Yeah. 1 second. Adam. First of all, you just totally kick ass. Yeah, you're like God to me, and Man Show kicks ass. And Vanessa, you're hot.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Drew, you're tight. And Big Brother, kind of sucks.
No kidding.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wasn't aimed at 15-year-olds.
You done with the reviews? What's your question?
Yeah, I was at a party. And kind of got hammered. End up playing a game that I wish I didn't play. Called Soggy Waffle.
Oh, yeah.
You guys familiar with that?
No, but I know if you wish you hadn't played it and it says soggy, I'm guessing the waffle was drenched in semen.
Yeah, the odds are with that.
Now, wait a minute. In the neighborhood you hung around, Adam, might not be a semen.
Yeah, it could have been #2. What?
That's right.
Yeah, that was called Chunky Waffle. That was another game we used to play in high school.
Ookie Cookie.
Yeah. Little Man Show reference there, Ookie Cookie. What was the topping on this waffle?
But it was definitely what comes out of your penis.
I see.
Yeah.
And the white stuff that comes out of your penis?
That's correct.
All right. And how many guys participated in the waffle?
5.
5. And explain the game. I think I know the rules, but they vary from state to state. So tell me how it's played.
Well, you have to get around the waffle, and masturbate until, the last guy doesn't finish, and he's forced to eat the waffle.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. And to me,
wait a minute. What is?
I'll tell you, I don't like this game because you're being rewarded for having a premature ejaculation. The guy who goes first that would be a better game.
Yeah, I think he's actually the guy who wins.
And under pressure. But the point is, what is the positive benefit to engaging in this game? I mean, what would make you even agree to be a part of this?
I don't know. I was totally
only bad can come out of this.
Was the Trivial Pursuit game already full?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you why, Drew. You don't understand this because you're not a man. You're really not. You may have male parts, or even that is in some dispute, but you're not a true man. True men love to see their friends humiliated, and that is what's in it for them. That is a payday. It is, you guys have done this where you all pool money to get one of your friends to eat something rancid.
Oh, yeah.
Or do something like that, make an ass of himself or something that may potentially injure him.
I ate a frog in high school.
Oh,
did you?
One of them formaldehyde frogs, a little bite of it.
Yeah, how much?
$5. But that was back then. It was worth more.
Oh, yeah, that was like $8 now.
Like $8.
You ate that, when? Science class?
Yeah.
Right out of the jar.
I just ate a little piece. It was like $40 for the whole frog, and then I ended up getting like $5 for a little chunk.
All right, my partner, Jimmy Kimmel, ate a piece of bacon that came from a McDonald's burger that was pinned with a tack to the wall of the K-Rock Morning Show office and the date written on it 1 year later. And this is 18 months ago. This is as an adult. This is not a
as
kid.
a rich man as well.
This is as a wealthy man. Yes.
How much did he get for it?
I think he did it on a dare. You know how it is. A year later, you figure you're not going to be there anymore.
Did he get sick? Or?
No, he did fine. He's got a stomach like the Mary Mac.
I see.
All right, so did they all hit the waffle?
Yep.
I see. And you actually consumed the entire waffle?
Yeah.
In front of everybody?
How did it taste?
Oh!
Salty.
Tasty.
What kind of waffle was it?
Eggo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And did you taco it and shotgun it, or did you just nibble around it?
I had to shotgun it.
I see. Very nice. And did you vomit later?
I did. I have been for the last couple days.
Couple days.
Yeah, I might be for a couple of days as well after hearing about
You're
that.
vomiting because of the thought of it, or did you actually become ill for something?
I'm ill from it. And I got these, white spots on the inside of my lips and stuff.
Well, that could be just a little residue.
Yeah.
That stuff, it doesn't come off easily. Any guy,
you're theorizing.
I've taken a few showers and still had something left from
get
a
the
week
squeegee
earlier.
out.
The white spots could just be from all the vomiting. It's not as though you're going to contract it.
Well, listen, you're vomiting over the thought of it, not because it's still making you sick a few days later, right?
Yeah, I've kind of stopped vomiting. Today was probably the last day I stopped puking.
Yeah, he's fine. Any of these guys junkies?
Not that I know of.
I see.
Nice.
See, I'll enter these contests with junkies. I know I'm worried about the HIV, but these guys have trouble jacking off under pressure, so I know it's an easy win. This guy's all hopped up on coke. He's not going to make it. Hey, Jarrett?
Yeah.
We learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah.
And we've all done it before. It's a bit of a rite of passage. Drew?
I have not done this. This is not something I engage in. No.
No, you guys haven't done it?
No.
No.
I think Vanessa's saying she hasn't done this.
I see.
I used a graham cracker. I mean, no.
All right, what should he do? Yes, that's s'more. What should he do, Drew?
Well, there's not much he can do, right?
He lost. Fair and square.
He may have been exposed to some hepatitis. He may have been exposed to HIV. It's possible.
I'll tell you,
But if he knows his friends, it's like having sex with each of them. It's amazing.
I know I'm always thinking, but this, to me, is smelling like a pay-per-view. This is the kind of thing I would watch.
I would actually pay money to see
You
that.
see these Tyson fights, they last 35 seconds. Everyone's disappointed and pissed off. But this Ookie Waffle thing, this is something I could watch.
Yeah, and that's why water cooler talk the next day for sure. Much more than the knockout punch. For sure.
Oh, yeah. They never stop.
Yeah, you might even bring a tape in.
Hey, Drew?
Yeah, it's really it'll develop into Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Ayla? Isla. There you go. You're 14. What's up?
On Thanksgiving, my uncle had tried to seduce me.
Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy behavior.
How old is your uncle?
I think he's like 23.
This was when?
Thanksgiving.
And when you say seduce, what do you mean?
I think he tried to seduce me. He started touching me.
Well, how old is he?
I think he's like 23.
23? Oh, you just said that. Was he sleeping over at the house or something?
No, I was over at my grandma's house, and she lives there, and he lives there, so I was, like, in his room trying to keep him awake, because he was, like,
losing his erection? Why were you trying to keep him awake?
Because my Auntie Frances told me to, and,
Why?
because he was, like, hanging. Because he had been drunk the night before.
He was hanging himself?
No, he was hanging out. You mean they want to keep him?
No, he had a hangover.
You want to keep him awake so he wouldn't crash out over there?
Yeah.
Right. That means you got a horrible family.
Right. Yeah.
When you're freaked out that your drunk uncle's going to pass out on the sofa and you're going to have to scrape him off the next morning, or he's going to wake up in a pool and going to vomit or something.
Yeah, it was almost time to eat, so we didn't want him to fall asleep.
And so he's loaded. So who knows? He yes, of course, he would do all kinds of weird things.
Is this that surprising? I mean, hasn't this guy engaged in bizarre behavior before?
No.
He's never eaten a waffle laden with semen?
Well, let's examine the fact that she liked this, though. She wants to
she
encourage-
did?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Well, I didn't encourage it.
Yeah, I know, but did you like it?
Not really.
All right.
A little bit? Did you like the attention?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that because? All right. But is that just a function of the fact that your dad never paid you any attention, or other men aren't paying you attention the way you'd like?
It's just guys in general, but my dad is wonderful.
He is?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I close my eyes and I picture a dynamite individual.
Yeah, is this his brother?
No, this is my step-uncle.
Uh-huh.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, then that's
not really.
Yeah, it's not so bad then.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute.
Well,
Your dad is wonderful, and he's not married to your mom anymore?
No.
Oh, things happen.
And
does my mic sound like hell, or is this just my headphones?
Yeah, no, it's your mic.
All right. Wait till the break.
What? Your dad is so wonderful that he and your mom couldn't stay together?
Oh, please, Drew. How dare you? Everyone gets divorced.
Hey,
It's very chic.
You complain about your parents all night long.
I know, but they should have got divorced. They should have got an annulment is what they should have got.
They're just not hit.
Yeah.
There's a book out now that describes a woman named Diana Wallerstein.
Oh, please.
The consequences on kids.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a great example of that.
Listen, everybody's parents got divorced. Show of hands. Whose parents are divorced? That's right. Everyone in this room.
Across the board.
And look at us. We're all fine.
Yeah. Oh, boy. It turned out great.
I got a job where I talk to kids who ate waffles that have been jacked off on.
Hey, that's a hard work to get.
Larry and Arj are basically getting high at parties and making bootleg CDs. We got Vanessa spinning around a pole and chasing monkeys around her ranch. I mean, it's all turned out for all of us. All right. Listen, Isla. Yes, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's it like going through the world with a name that no one can pronounce?
Well, it was supposed to be pronounced Ayla, but my dad kind of pronounced it wrong.
Dad, the wonderful guy.
Yes.
Oh, why should I pay? Because your dad has difficulty with English. All right, listen. Your uncle showed you some attention. Nothing happened, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
He's a drunken idiot.
Yeah.
So don't go around him anymore.
But there are two sort of red flags here. One is that to what lengths you would go to get attention from men, and you've got to be careful with yourself about that, and that you would be attracted to men who are alcoholics and loaded and treating you poorly, that would be an acceptable way for a man to behave towards you. You really got to think about and be careful about your attractions and realize that what you need and what you ought to have seem to be somewhat different.
But that voice is killing me. Can
It's
you
killing
hawk
you.
something? Bring something up, would you please? Bring it up, put it on a waffle, and I'll eat it. Bring it up, though, would you? Hey, let me ask you guys a quick question. Would you rather be spat on or peed on? That's how I measure my friends, by the way.
Really, I'll take the spat for sure, even if it's not as exciting.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good, smart. Larry? Arj? What do you...
Depends who it is.
Pee is sterile.
Yeah.
If it's someone I don't like at all, then maybe spat on.
Really? I still think urination. Vanessa? Oh, I know Vanessa.
Kind of a stupid question for a female.
Put her down for number one, yeah. Absolutely.
Wait, I'm an angel.
Drew, would you like to be urinated on or spat on?
Yeah, urine is sterile.
Urine is sterile. All right.
Well, that makes it sound much more appealing.
I'll keep it in mind when I see you tomorrow. Where are we going here, Drew? One more call?
Yeah, I just think let's go to a Primus call here.
Tony.
Yo, what's up?
You're 18. What's up?
Oh, I'm doing good. What up, mayonnaise?
Word.
Could you do that drop from Snoop? That thing's awesome.
Drop that, would you, Anderson?
That's my main name.
That's so great. I love the speech you did on third parties the other day. That was right on.
On third parties?
Yeah, remember when you went off of that lady called in saying how he shouldn't, discourage voters, and he was saying vote for a third party.
Damn it! That was like 3 weeks ago.
Easily. But go ahead, Tony.
I can't remember the goat call last night.
Oh, you can't? That was pretty bad. I had a question for Primus.
Well, we have one Priminian here.
Yeah, Larry.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
What's happening?
I had a question. What's going on with Brain? I heard he quit the band. Is that true?
Something like that. We're waiting for the votes to come in still. We're recounting them. He's out in the hallway right now, so...
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Yeah, because I heard you guys might get Tim back.
if you're going to do another album?
You know, there's so many things up in the air. I wish I had a good answer for you.
You know, they're both awesome, so either way, it's great.
I kind of don't really get along with either of them, so...
Oh, is that true?
No, I'm just kidding. They're both fabulous men.
Are you playing in Frog Brigade?
No.
No. Oh,
but Arch did eat part of a frog in high school.
Yeah, there's always a connection.
Yeah, because I was wondering if it'd be all possible to get stage passes to the Frog Brigade show, but I guess you couldn't help me out with that.
I couldn't, but, you know, no.
Yeah. Are you guys playing anytime soon around in the Bay Area?
Nope.
No? I am.
Yeah, Arch is. Hey.
I'm playing at Cobb's Comedy Club tomorrow night, Tuesday and Wednesday night of this week.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's not exactly Primus.
Hey, but if you can get it in, there you go.
Tony?
Yeah.
All right, so if you're hardcore, you'll go to the Comedy Club tomorrow night.
I'm hardcore like that. Scott says hi, everyone.
Thanks,
yeah,
good.
Good night.
I was worried about Scotty. All right, Drew, squeeze one more in. What do you think?
Right, sure.
Come on. Oh, why? Because my mic screwed up? Yeah, Anderson wants to go to break. All right, Anderson,
you know,
that's good radio.
Well, you know, the computer program's screwing up here a little bit. All
right.
It's hanging up on people that should be put on hold. Here you go, Andy. 20.
No. Drew, here's the deal. I just found out from Anderson that everything is effed up in here, and he wants to fix everything, so we're going to go to break.
All right. Put Andy back on hold, please.
So when we come back, we'll talk to Andy's 20s obsessed with a 376-pound guy. Andy the guy or Andy the girl?
Well,
we don't know. We'll find out. We got No Forcefield here, some members of Primus, Vanessa, the loveliest of all the juggies from The Man Show.
Oh, the sweetest.
And we'll be back after this. Yes, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew, who's out in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, everybody, doing some freebies, helping people learn about drugs being bad. Right, Drew?
Actually, this is a thing on sexually transmitted diseases for the Centers for Disease Control.
That's right.
And the use of media to educate.
That's right. And they want to talk to you because they know you know some people in the media, right?
Yeah.
All right. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. No Forcefield is in here tonight. This is a new band. It's got a couple of Primus members in it. They put a song on the new CD, which is well, it's called is it called Vanessa? The Vanessa song from The Man Show?
Yeah, it's called Vanessa from The Man Show, very simply.
Love it.
We like to get right to the point.
Vanessa is, I would say, the most popular juggie on The Man Show. I don't want to ruffle any other juggie feathers, but Vanessa's been around for a couple of seasons, and she works hard.
I have been here since the beginning. I am like, there's only 3 of us that have been there since the beginning.
That's right.
Right. And, you can see some of them on my website, actually.
Yeah, why don't you give that? Why don't you give that out?
It's VanessaKay.com, and if you go, you can see everything you want.
Am I on there?
Yes, I believe you are on there.
Fantastic.
And if you're not, you're going to be all over it. Actually, you're all over my room, so it's kind of...
Yeah. You're all over my hamper, which is, I don't mean you, but I mean, well, I don't want to get into it.
I'll give you a poster.
Thank you.
The product.
Your byproduct, your remnants are on my hamper.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm such a sweet talker. Arj and Larry are both here as well, and when we left off, we were talking about Andy, who's 20. Andy?
Hello?
Andy, you're obsessed with a 376-pound guy?
Yes.
Are you gay?
No, not at all.
You're not. Okay.
No.
How can you be?
Why aren't you gay?
I like chicks.
I see.
Is he a pro wrestler?
He actually thinks that he is. He's trying to go into wrestling school.
I see. Why?
What do you mean you're obsessed? What does that mean?
I've been what I call hunting this guy since we were about 16. And that usually involves following him around. I know where he's at all times. I've got pictures of him everywhere.
It's not hard to spot, is he?
Why? You say hunting.
Are you sexually attracted to him?
No, he's very ugly.
Mm-hmm. And you say hunting. What do you mean?
It's just something we thought up a while back called John hunting. And it started out just tracking him down. Then it got to the point to where I had to find him to do things to him.
I see. And you couldn't have picked a guy who was 135 pounds to F with? You had to find a 375-pounder?
76.
76?
What stuff did you do to him?
Yeah, but he belches. He's down to 375. I mean, you break wind at 376. You're down to 374, aren't you?
Simple math.
Yeah. Goodness. Hey, hold on. Hey, Drew?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm nuts about Andy. I don't like him that much. I think he's kind of a jerk-off. Andy, you got a couple seconds to convince me we should keep talking to you.
I can give you any information you need. Ask me the question.
On the person that we don't care about?
Why do you do this?
I'm not exactly sure. That's why I'm calling you guys.
And what have you done to him?
A couple weeks ago, I busted out the windshield in his car.
Does he know he's being tracked?
Yeah.
And he knows it's you?
Doesn't do anything about it.
Well, what is he going to do? I mean...
Call the police, whatever, make a report.
Usually he'll yell at me, and I'll just say I didn't do it, and no matter how much evidence he has, he just goes with it.
This has been going on since he was 16, or you were 16?
They were 12.
Well, it actually started when we were in 7th grade, but it didn't start getting to point of stalking until we were 16.
Why doesn't he kick your ass? And I swear, is this my goddamn microphone?
Yes.
Christ. Why doesn't he kick your ass?
I wonder the same thing. He tried to one time, and I went into a fit of laughter.
And what's in it for you?
I don't know.
Okay, well...
It's very funny, and I'm not the only one that's like this.
I know, but listen, I hang around with a lot of jerk-off guys who like to screw with other guys, but you're not screwing with him. You're vandalizing his property.
Also, it's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you took some crap or, lit it on fire and put it on his doorstep or jacked off on an Eggo. This is malicious. It's not good, clean fun like ingesting semen.
Yeah, you only make your friends ingest semen.
Right.
This guy's not your friend.
Yeah, Andy, I don't understand. You busting out his windshield. It sounds like he's some ex-girlfriend who's banging one of your buddies.
It's just something to do.
I see.
Set his car on fire, busted the windshield out, busted other windows out.
Ever heard of a game called Stratego? That's fun.
Are you doing drugs? Do you speed or anything?
Me?
Andy?
Or him?
Yeah, you.
Not a lot.
All right. Hey, can you leave this guy alone before he sits on you?
He's done that.
Okay.
What
listen, who cares? I'll see you in hell, jack off. Idiot.
You are ruthless.
Oh, who cares? This guy's an idiot.
Andy might want to speed addict.
I know he's into something, but the point is why do we keep milking this rock? He doesn't know why he's terrifying some guy who weighs 400 pounds. He won't tell us. He can't figure it out, and he doesn't seem to want to stop. So good. I hope the guy runs him over one day. That's all.
Did you just get a new microphone?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
It's about 10 times hotter than the other one.
All right. Well, Drew, if you'd stop traveling around the world like a goddamn globetrotter, maybe this wouldn't happen. I do blame you,
You're at the Center for Sexually Transmitted Diseases, is that right?
No, it's the Centers for Disease Control Conference on STDs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that must be fascinating.
Sounds dangerous.
But for Andy, though, speed would be the ingredient that would make sense of what he's doing.
All right,
that's what people do with their speed.
Let's talk to Jose, who's 18. Jose.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? My question is, it's because I've been, kind of seeing some stripper, and I'm with, someone that I have a kid with, and I want to know, should I tell her about this, or should I keep it to myself?
Well, why don't you see if you can have a kid with the stripper, and then see if you can start dating a third, and then maybe impregnate that person.
Yeah, even it out.
Yeah. And just kind of keep moving forward. Seems like you're stagnating with the same stripper and only one kid at 18.
Yeah. Maybe move to Utah, too, because then it'll be a lot easier.
Huh?
What is the relationship that you have with the woman who is the mother of your child?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend right now.
I see.
Do you love
she's
her?
a student, and I work in the laboratory in a medical hospital.
I see.
And
just have sex with cadavers, or?
Huh?
What do you do at the lab? Would you recommend eating a frog that had been soaked in formaldehyde?
Nah, right now I'm just doing specimens, blood samples and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a good time. And do you plan on marrying your girlfriend?
That's the thing. I don't know.
You have a kid. Why not do it? Why not create a family?
If I'm actually messing up on her and all that, it's maybe I don't really kind of enjoy her or something. I don't know.
Part of this, listen, Jose. Part of this is being 18. Right, Adam? I mean, some of it is that he's,
Yeah.
you know, this is really why you don't get married and have kids at 18, because 18-year-old males just can't contain themselves.
I like Jose's line of logic, though. If I'm banging the stripper, it must be because I ain't into her.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, you use your penis like a divining rod, you know? I mean, you help it find love.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't steer you wrong.
No. I mean, you can't argue with the math. You're banging someone else. You can't be in love.
That, and he probably is not sexually satisfied by his girlfriend that he had the child with, and he has to look somewhere else. I mean,
well, and he's 18, and he's a jack-off.
You should never, you know what? You should never get married until at least 30. Come on.
Because you're 18. I mean, I'm 29, and I mean, when you turn 29, I mean, then you know, stripper, schmipper. I mean, you don't care anymore.
You're just waiting to die.
That's right.
I don't know.
You know, I have a question for you. Did you use a condom when you were with the stripper?
No.
I mean, because that's kind of
You are an
mean.
asshole.
Yeah, it's kind of mean if, you know, if she gave you something, then you take it back to your child's mother. That's really not right, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I want to go get tested or something, but like I haven't like really, because you have to make an appointment or something.
Yeah. No, you got to pick up the phone. Then there's the dialing. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's
Cause it's like because after like you know I first did that or something.
Right.
It's like I was like kind of like shooken or something.
Sure.
Like, I was like, oh man, you know. And
So
I
you
was
feel
like,
bad about it.
Yeah.
You care about your girlfriend.
I was like, damn. Like, you know, what did I do, you know? It's like...
Yeah, so I think this is just 18-year-old stuff, you know, I really do. I think you ought to recommit yourself to your girlfriend, realize that you're 18 and you had a child at a very young age, but now you've got some responsibilities you've got to live up to and start steering right. Just stay on course.
All right. Why don't you have a girl or a son?
I have a boy.
Okay. I always like it when they have girls, because it's like, to me, it's either, are they going to be strippers or are they going to be criminals, you know? I've always voted for stripper. Yeah, or judge. Can we get them on a trampoline, or are they going to roll me to an ATM?
Yeah, probably the ATM.
All right, hey, Jose, please take care of this kid. I don't know where your parents are. I don't know if they did you wrong, but don't do your kid wrong. You got to be a good dad. Would you please?
I'm trying to, you know.
Well, try a little harder.
Okay.
Get with
Which
it.
I know it's a big job for you, and sometimes you bang a stripper too, but just see if you can really focus just a little bit more. Callista?
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying as hard as he can. I can see that. He's committed. Callista, you're 20.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Okay, I have a question. I've had experience, well, a couple experiences with a girl before, about maybe a year ago, for maybe about 2 years or so. And that was just the best friend of mine, nobody I just met. And I'm not going to do it again. I'm not interested. I don't look at girls. I consider myself straight, and I'm going to marry a guy, but I want to know if I'm considered bisexual.
Yes.
By doing that in the past.
In the eyes of God and your parents, you are, yeah.
Just curious.
Curious. Experiment.
Yeah, it was all just curiosity and just experiencing.
I'll need to see pictures before I can make the final judgment.
I mean, I don't look at girls. To me, to tell you the truth, to think about it, it disgusts me, you know? But, I mean, and the girl I did was just my best friend. That's just something that happened.
Vanessa's outraged. Vanessa is outraged.
I look at girls. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do look at women. I appreciate the beauty in women, and I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go for one, but I mean, if I see a beautiful woman, you know.
Well, me too, I understand, but I wouldn't even think of like doing anything like before, you know what I mean?
Right.
And the only reason I did do it with that girl is because she was my best friend. It was like 7th grade. We even thought about doing anything, you know? And then when we got to college, you know, it was just like not just kissing, it was like everything.
Adam, does hearing these two talk make you like a little bit scared in some way? A little bit fearful?
Wait a second, Drew.
No, listen. It's that freedom that women have. Like, whatever, I'll do this, whatever.
Well, that's the same. I remember Vince DiGiacomo from the football team. I wasn't attracted to him, but he was such a hell of a linebacker. I had to blow the guy.
Wait, you guys are telling me you've never looked at a man who was, you know, muscular and said, you know, he has a really nice body.
Yes. Doug DeLuca is his name. Works on the Man Show. I've seen him in less than a bathing suit. It's
I think guys look at that and they go, geez, I got to look like that.
Yeah, you know what guys do? Guys transfer everything or translate everything into pussy. That's what they do. They see a guy with washboard abs, he must get a ton of pussy. They see a guy pulls up in a Ferrari, they don't necessarily want the Ferrari, they want the pussy that comes along with the Ferrari.
That's when
everything gets translated. Yeah, look at that guy. Jesus Christ, you just signed that $3 million a year contract? That's a lot of tail, man. That is a ton of tail. That guy's so hot looking, he must get a lot of poontang.
And then if you see a guy with a lot of girls, you just think,
but a guy does not
we
go...
like the hypothetical tail, but not the actual real-life tail.
But a guy would never go, oh, he's so attractive, I'm attracted to him.
No.
Unless he's
But
gay.
you appreciate what he's worked for.
No.
No, we don't appreciate guys. We look at them as a competition that must be killed off.
Oh, Adam, you don't have any competition.
That's right. Well, I'm the king. But some of my subjects... Vanessa, you ever been with a lady?
What time is it now?
Because I know you're a sexual person. You enjoy.
Really? How do you know?
Well, I know you got a certain energy about you. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that, but I mean, you seem to appreciate everyone in a physical way.
I'm just an all-around nice person.
Really?
Did you hear the silence when you asked that question? Like everyone just kind of stopped and stared at you. Like, what's the answer here to that?
Yeah. Could we jack off to this? Sure. I'm going yes.
Yeah. Well, we figured
put your hands back up on the table.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So, Vanessa, is it yes or no with the lady?
I've never actually been with a woman. I mean,
But you're attracted to some of them.
I'm not necessarily attracted to some of them. It's just I appreciate, a good-looking woman.
It wouldn't be.
I've kissed one before. There.
It wouldn't be icky. It wouldn't be icky to be with one.
To be with one?
Yeah.
No, they're too feminine for me.
Oh, women?
Yes, I like
strap on.
Yeah.
No, you're like a man, right?
I like the aggressive.
Right, like a little ass slap, a little rough trade. Well, that's what Drew calls it.
No whips and chains and stuff like that. But I mean, men are more masculine than.
You want to know who's in charge in the bedroom,
right? But sometimes I like to also. So.
Right. All right. And again, you like me better than Jimmy, right?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Are we going to party?
Yeah, we're going to take one more call here. Drew, you got one picked out? Man, why don't we talk to Barry over here? Barry, you're 19.
Yeah.
What's up?
I want to know who I can talk to about becoming a porn star.
Are you a guy?
Yeah.
You want to do straight porn?
Yeah, just straight porn pretty much.
Yeah, just the good-looking chicks? Just the good-looking women?
As long as they're clean and, decent looking.
I see. There should be a number, I think, in the front of the phone book. Underneath, I think they have the capacity of the forum. They have a seating chart for the Staples Center. And then it's how to get into porn for 19-year-old dudes.
Yeah. I tried, man. I didn't see nothing.
Really, nothing there.
There are actually, there's agencies like in Hollywood you can go to. And they'll...
Not their guy.
Yeah.
No, I think there are.
Well, you're supposed to. Well, listen.
That's what I heard.
Isn't it fairly easy to get into porn?
It is. It would be for you.
But they'll ask you to take a picture naked.
For us, there'd be a huge. It'd be like we'd have to run the gauntlet of penises before we got to the first vagina. It'd be like one of those NFL training camp maneuvers where there's just a whole bunch of penises in a row that we'd have to get all the way across to get to the vagina at the end. Because as a guy, I hear you have to bring a woman in if you want to get in.
The big thing is like your size and can you perform? I think.
How's your size?
It's decent.
It's decent. And
can you have sex with 10 people in the room?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
All right, give me a call.
Barry, aren't there other things you making that kind of a choice with your life is something you don't really sort of turn back from? I mean, there are a lot of things you will not be able to do.
Oh, please look at Peter North. I mean, he did. Oh yeah, he's still doing porn. That's right. Okay, good point there, Drew. Well, Ron Jeremy is branched off into other things like selling dildos and things like that. I mean,
appearing on the Man Show.
Yes, he's been on the Man Show in a porn-related sketch.
Hey, I'm very proud of him.
He's still spreading himself out a little bit. I think he was on an episode of that Don Johnson series, or maybe that was Cheech Marin. I don't know who that was. All right, Drew.
Yeah.
You ready to take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Huh.
How about you get it together over there?
No, I'm worried about Barry. I just, I don't know. What do you say to a kid like that?
Well, tell him to go ahead. Just put the condom on. I mean, I don't think he's going to get in. You know what he's going to do? You know our listeners. They smoke so much weed. They have difficulty motivating. He's going to go out, look around. If he doesn't get in a porn movie in the first 10 minutes, he's going to go back in, have another bong load, and watch more TV. He'll never break into it.
Good times. Another case in point for the virtues of pot. Huh?
That's right. That's right. And I do, for guys, it's easy to get into the gay porn, but, Drew could do an hour on that.
It wasn't easy.
No, it was not. All right, we will take ourselves a little bit of a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear the famous Vanessa from the Man Show song after this. Yeah, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. Dr. Drew is over there in beautiful Milwaukee. He's got his phlegm out. He has had a cup of coffee. He's rededicated himself to the show, right, Drew?
I've always been dedicated. I don't need to rededicate myself.
All right, well, just get your priorities straight with your priorities. No Forcefield is the name of the band, made up of a handful of Primus members. Vanessa is here. Vanessa, the loveliest of all the juggies, is in studio. And what is the connection, you say? Well, No Forcefield has written a song called Vanessa from the Man Show. They happen to either like the Man Show or be incredible marketing geniuses, knowing they would be on the show, being able to plug.
Odds are pretty much against us figuring that one out. Yeah, if you just picture me on my couch watching the Man Show, you would say, yes, marketing genius.
Really? You guys are big fans of the Man Show, huh?
Absolutely.
Do you always drink beer when you watch it?
No.
Oh, then it's not. Okay.
I'm just saying that in case.
Just kidding.
Arj and Larry are both here from the band. All right. Yes, Vanessa, you're going to say something?
Yes. I actually have something for you, Doug. Adam.
We're all in love with that Doug DeLuca.
Yeah,
we really are.
Doug DeLuca.
I can't stop thinking about him.
Adam, she reminds you remind her of Doug.
Yeah.
Adam's the man, that's why.
No, it's because we both sweat profusely.
And weigh 300 pounds.
I just weigh 300 pounds. Anyways, I have something from my website.
Doug ain't 370. He's 285. 300. How dare you? Yes, go ahead, Vanessa. I'm sorry.
Actually, I have something for you, Adam, on my website.
I see. Oh, is it a poster?
Yes, it is. It's
great for radio.
Yes, VanessaKay.com. That's spelled K-A-Y. And here you go, Adam. Look, if you open it up, I'll even show you. Watch. Hold the corners.
All right.
And I'll give you a little...
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The further back you stand, the more you can see.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See?
Wow, that's you? Jesus Christ. And that's a great crotch shot. Who, was that Doug's idea?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
And
that is great.
I have one more thing for you and for you guys, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is a good day.
And there you go. A little,
Is that you, too?
Yeah.
Holy Christ. This is great. Yeah.
See?
Drew, you should have shown up tonight. You could have had some great stuff not to bring home.
Yeah, dude, if you see the picture, you're missing out.
And one for you.
Wow, this is, like I said, looks fantastic and fantastic radio. The poster is Vanessa sitting up on a sink with her legs akimbo, and it's really, it's as much crotch as I've seen in a poster in a long time. And she's smoking, and this is
Child
great.
adolescent book right next to, see the little child adolescent book.
She's
right
wearing white socks, I think you should mention that.
Yes, the white socks.
Yeah,
the white socks that are somewhat see-through.
Every man's dream. Yeah, this is spectacular. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
Oh, Adam, you are more than welcome.
And that poster right there, if you look at that describes exactly why we have named a song.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you two are geniuses.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's hear the song. We've waited long enough. Now, there's no lyrics in this song because I was expecting to hear you guys shouting a chorus of Vanessa from the Man Show.
Well, you know. We're going to work that for the next one. It's going to be a part 2 now that we've actually made it this far.
It was originally entitled Kathy Lee from the Kathy Lee and Regis Show, but then she dropped out.
Yeah, it's been around a while, this track.
And now it was time to come on Loveline, so they renamed it Vanessa from the Man Show. This is from No Forcefield, and it goes a little something like this. Vanessa from the Man Show. I just heard Larry saying he was drunk when he made that.
I wasn't drunk. I was drinking.
I see. There's a difference.
Yeah.
He was high. That was different. We have Larry and Arj both here. Larry, formerly of... oh, wait a minute. Larry, you're from Primus, right?
Yeah.
I got that figured out. And yes, I'm sorry, Arj. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say I was in a lesser-known band, the Infidel Castros, and I was also in the Schweinhunds for a little while. Thank you. I mean, I know Primus is big.
No, Drew is a big Schweinhunds fan. Weren't you, Drew?
Schweinhunds were
late 80s?
San Francisco, early 80s.
He's always trying to one-up me.
Yeah, he didn't. I know early 80s. Drew didn't get in until late 80s.
I would get overshadowed by his damn Primus.
No Forcefields, name of the band now. Vanessa Kay is here from the Fabulous Man Show, one of the loveliest juggies, and we'll take a break. We'll be back after this. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin tonight. He'll be in the studio tomorrow night. Also, we got Natalie Rattano coming in here a little bit later on this week. And I hear, Drew, Minka's coming in.
Minka
next week.
Mark McGrath coming in, too.
That's right, from Sugar Ray. So lots of good people coming up. Tonight we have Larry, Arj, and Vanessa. Vanessa, the Juggy Vanessa, as we know her from the Man Show. No Forcefield's the name of the band. And Drew, you ready to go?
I need you to pick a call because I'm a little computer glitch going here.
All right. Let's see. Let's talk to, let's go to line 3. I see the word orgy here.
It's always fun.
Hasim?
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah. Vanessa, I love you.
Oh, my God.
I used to whack off to you a couple of times.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, but I have some bumps in my penis, so I can't do that no more.
Some what?
I have my bumps in my penis, I can't do that no more.
Those are your balls.
Yeah, are they under your penis?
No, they're around the penis, around the head.
I see.
Yeah, I had some major problems in that orgy.
Curly penile papules. You had yourself an orgy, did you?
Yes, I did.
When was that?
That was 2 weeks ago.
And who was in it?
It was 4 guys and 2 girls.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was on top of one. The 4 guys were on top of each other. It was pretty great. But the problem is that I have these bumps, and I want to know how could it really affect me. And
what do they look like?
They're like little small bumps around the head.
I see. But wait a second. I want to get back to this orgy.
Yeah.
First off, that sounds like a gang rape. That doesn't sound like an orgy.
Nah, there wasn't no gang rape.
2 girls and you and 3 other guys?
Yeah.
I see. And you had 1 girl to yourself?
Yeah, I had one to myself.
And then the other 3 guys were with the 1 girl?
Yeah.
I would have never let that kind of math go down if I was there.
Those numbers
sound
aren't
right.
working now.
It was pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
That's not an orgy. That's just a lack of privacy.
Yeah, that's you banging your girlfriend while 3 other guys rape their friend.
Right. It's still
on
gang
the cot
rape
next to yours.
It's back to gang rape.
It doesn't matter. I hit it the next day, but it was pretty fantastic, though.
I see. Now, did you have sex with both the girls?
I had sex with both of the girls at the beginning, but then I got tired of the other one, so I let the 3 guys take over that one.
No,
so I was on top of the one I was really
big of you.
Very awfully kind.
Yes, I'm done with this one. She smells. Fellas, have at it.
Not really.
I see.
It was pretty fantastic.
And where'd you meet these girls?
I met them in school. Oh, well, I graduated this year.
I see. You met them in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Fantastic. Is that a prep school or a religious school?
No, it's a prep school.
I see.
Yeah.
Really? This is what your parents pay for tuition, and this is what their girls get?
Not really.
Oh. I see. All right. So you have bumps on your penis now that you picked up from the orgy?
Yes.
How do you know you got it from this encounter?
Because I'm looking at them right now. I don't know. It's just a problem. After that, I wasn't with no bumps. Turns out after 2 weeks, I have bumps.
Are they painful?
They're not painful at all. They're just little circles around the head, and they're real small. Real small.
I guess it's warts. That'd be the most likely thing. Just little fleshy bumps that don't hurt. That would be warts until proven otherwise.
Yeah, just burn them off with a cigarette. Yeah, no problem.
How would you get those off if that's what...
Well, warts never go away. Once you get them, you got them for...
It's a virus.
Well, there's theories that certain subtypes of the wart virus will go away after about 5 years, but basically once you have them, you have to assume you have them forever. And for women, they can increase the risk of cervical cancer against certain of the wart viruses, and it's really important to get regular screening. The guys, they just remain contagious, although it is being thought of now as the cause of anal cancer also.
Yummy.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so your days of cornholing your buddies are over, Hasim.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's rough.
Tell my mother about this. I have to go to the doctor.
Well, you don't have to tell your mom.
Yeah, well, I know.
Unless she drives them.
I was saying last night on the show, you know how they have these mafia doctors, guy gets a shiv put in him or shot, he doesn't want to go into the hospital because he doesn't want so many questions asked, police report made, so on and so forth. They have mafia doctors for this. How about, you know, orgy, basically sex doctors? You know what I mean? You don't want your folks finding out what went on. You got some problems downstairs. You don't want it spread all over the place. You don't want to see anybody you know. Maybe it's a small town. Shouldn't there be a sex doctor who's sort of equivalent to the mafia doctor? No questions asked. You pay in cash.
Yeah, it's an alley. You have to go to an alley to get.
That's right. That's right. A dark alley.
Dark alley.
Not one of those well-lit alleys you hear about, but a dark one. All right, Drew, you don't have that screen over there?
Not yet.
All right,
about 1 minute away.
All right, well, let's talk to James over here. Says he masturbates 10 times a day. James?
Nice.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Separated birth.
You're 17. What's up?
Yeah, I was wondering, I have an urge to masturbate, like, a lot.
I see.
So, and
that would make you male.
All day I masturbate.
Right.
Like,
and by the way, you know, hold on a second. You know, when people make fun of me and my job, it's James who they do their impersonation of. They go, how do you feel? I mean, how do you look in the mirror? Do you ever think you'd be 36 years old and you'd be sitting around every night behind a microphone with some jerk-off calling up going, hey, I whack off 10 times a day. This is the call. This is the one they all cite. This is the one they use as evidence to make fun of me.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
It's a good choice.
No, we know you're serious. Yeah.
So is that normal?
How many times a day?
Well, let's say, maybe about like 5.
5? No, that's not normal. That's a little light, I think. I'd like to see up around 8 or 12.
What about you, Adam? I mean, do you have a record? Do you guys have a record?
Yeah. Well, when I was 17, I was probably at about 5.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I had another question. I also don't have a girlfriend yet.
Oh, shocking.
Huh?
We're flabbergasted.
Yeah. When do you have time to look for one?
Forget about time. It's motivation.
Yeah.
So it's like saying you know, I eat a 10-course meal every night and never been to a buffet. Yeah, of course. You're stuffed when you leave the house. You're not looking for any restaurants.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You lose your chi. This is your motivation. This is true. It's true.
Pamela or 5.
No, but you guys know the difference between talking. Like, if you haven't jacked off in a week and your mom calls, you're like, well, what are you wearing? You know? I mean, you're not seriously thinking about it, but it's like
your brain's a little backed up.
Yeah, it's a little backed up. But if you just jacked off, it doesn't matter who calls.
Yeah, it's like, should I go look for a chick or Doritos in late night movie?
Right.
Doritos are probably going to win out.
All right. So James, I bet if you stopped masturbating obsessively, you'd get a girlfriend.
I had another question, Adam.
Yeah, you got a lot of questions.
Last one. Last one. Hello?
Yes.
I smoke about 20 sack every 2 days. Is that I've been doing that for about 2 years.
What?
Is that gonna catch up with me later in 5 or?
Oh boy, with the F word. What's he smoked 20 of, Drew?
20 sack.
What's that?
What? I have no idea. Listen, James, whatever you're doing, stop doing it. That's my advice to James.
And find a girlfriend.
If you smoke marijuana, that also affects your motivation too, and makes you a little less social in the long run.
Yep.
And so that, coupled with the obsessive masturbation.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if anything happened to make him truly a sexual compulsive.
Well, 5 times a day at 17. That's not all. You guys were at 5 times at 17.
I remember 3 once before I got out of bed in the morning.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
How did that take you?
Not that long. I don't know.
2 minutes? No, just kidding.
No, I was just on a roll that day, and
you go.
it was unstoppable. That was years ago, though.
Sometimes when the clouds part and the planets align just right, and you have one of those hat tricks where you even roll out of bed.
Then number 4, just sand comes out.
That's right.
So it doesn't really count.
It's like someone broke an hourglass in your underpants.
Yeah. You've been there. Oh.
Yes.
Home and a dime come out. I'm looking for these.
Your penis becomes a vending machine at a prison.
As long as we're on the topic of male emissions, let's keep going. This is Alan. It's 25.
Alan?
Yeah.
What's up?
when I come, it's like it's not a normal color anymore. It's like for like the last 2 months, it's like a brownish color.
The next one's going to be sand.
Brown is usually old blood, so it would be worthwhile seeing a doctor about that.
Yeah, that's
blood in the semen is not that big a deal, believe it or not, but it's something worth looking into. Just to be
it
sure.
should be a bigger deal.
Now, Drew, what happens if your semen is blue?
Blue?
That's punk rock.
All right.
It means there's been a hex on your ass.
Would it have anything to do with like, could I have gotten something from my ex-girlfriend, or?
Yeah, it's possible, but more likely, one of the more common causes of this actually is just a broken blood vessel, that kind of thing, and they can be infections and epididymitis and whatnot.
Well, what STDs cause blood in the semen?
Yeah, almost any of them can, but
why wouldn't it be one of those things?
Because that's not typically what they do. It's usually something even more benign than that. But it can occasionally be things like tumors and stuff, so it's always worth looking into.
Well, could it be from vigorous masturbation?
Is this a personal question?
Yeah, like when I used to rape that beanbag chair when I was in junior high.
Ever your semen turn brown?
Yeah. I mean, when I really went at it, like if I was hopped up on a Mickey's Big Mouth and I had a real charge in me, maybe I just got done watching Speed Race or something, I'd really go at it, with a certain intensity.
It's usually broken blood vessel, broken vein, and that can be caused from vigorous activity, sure.
All right, so what should Alan do?
You ought to see a urologist just to be sure there's nothing going on here. It can also be caused by epididymitis, and that can be caused by chlamydia. And so, yeah, you do need to worry about it possibly an STD.
Okay, because probably for like the last maybe 4 or 5 months, I've been having this discharge too. It's kind of like
Alan.
Yeah.
You should have brought that up in the first place.
Oh, okay.
The fact that you haven't had that looked into, that's a very serious issue. You can end up with fertility problems and all kinds of chronic infections. You get that checked out now, all right?
All right. See, let me tell you my strategy. If something brown came out of my penis, I would figure I got to work extra hard to get back to the white stuff. Like I get through that batch of brown.
Yeah.
I got to push all the brown out of me, clear that blood. Like when you go to a cabin and you turn on the sink and that bad water comes out. What do? You let it run. Yeah. You don't go run into the urologist. You let the water run until the good stuff comes out.
It's got to end eventually.
You figure, do the math.
If some white pussy stuff blurted out of that sink, you aren't using it, period.
I see. Yeah. Well, Drew makes a valid point. Regina?
Regina, it's Regina.
All right, I corrected myself immediately, didn't I?
Well, gracias. When I was 12 years old, I was raped by 2 men that I did not know, and I don't know if they used condoms or whatever, and I mean, I got an STD check. And
was it a violent rape, like some sort of awful crime? Yeah.
And
no, they used a Bataka bat, Drew.
No, it wasn't somebody she knew that sort of,
No,
you know what I mean?
Right, it wasn't our usual rape story. This is real rape, right?
This is real rape. This is a real thing.
That's right. Who were these guys? How'd you run into them?
I was at a party at a really young. I mean, my brother brought me to a party, and he was all so. He ended up leaving, and I ended up staying with a few of my friends, and apparently some of the guys there planned to do this, and I just got to be the lucky subject, basically.
Right. All right. I used to do those. We used to have 2 parties. We used to have the make rent party where we get a big keg and we charge $1.50 just around the 28th of the month, and then at the first of the month we had let's rate party, which was totally different sign, by the way.
Unacceptable and different price as well.
Yeah, it was free. All right. So these guys were adult guys.
I think so. Yeah, well, they were 19 at the time, and I was 12, so...
12? What the... And your brother left you at the party?
Yeah, well, he was unaware that, something like that was going to happen.
Yeah, but
12-year-old.
How old is your older brother?
He's, 20 now.
4 years older.
All right.
Why were you at a party?
So you're 16 now.
Afterwards, and of course he really regrets it. But anyways, my question is, is that possible that it could desensitize you?
Yeah. I mean, not physically, but emotionally. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mostly sexually, because I found that, as a byproduct, the only reason why I had sex afterward is because to prove to myself that it was better, that it could get better,
Did you act out sexually a lot with a lot of different people for a while?
5. That's all I've ever had.
Because a lot of young women, when they're raped, will then sort of go on a tear, and they're trying to get control over that horror of the situation. And I'll have sex with lots of guys, even though they feel more shameful and more confused each time they do it. Nothing like that happen?
No, not really. I mean, it's not like,
for women.
And I go screw everybody.
Did you press charges?
You know, I tried to, but the boy's father is the police officer in our town.
Ugh.
And the other guy has just a bunch of friends, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like the leader of his groupie or whatever you want to call it. And so there are two really hard people to, get anything done to.
Now,
without having my tail whipped anyway.
When you say sex doesn't mean anything, do you mean you don't feel anything at all? Or you don't have any...
No, not physically, but not, like, emotionally. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me. And I found that it's gotten me into a lot of trouble lately.
Why's that?
Because I ended up, having sex with my ex-boyfriends who I really care about. Basically his enemy, and he didn't find out from me. He found out from somebody else, and the S hit the fan, and so now.
What was your motivation?
I love it when chicks do that.
Why
did you have sex with a guy you hate?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an intentional thing.
If you don't like him,
a dance, and it's just when I get the mentality, whenever I'm with
but wait a minute. You didn't like the guy, and your boyfriend hates the guy.
And you don't get anything out of sex. So what did that do for you?
I just basically wanted to get off.
But you don't enjoy it.
Right. No, I do.
You have an orgasm, really?
Yeah, I did. But I mean, I enjoy it physically, but not like mentally. Like I don't have any remorse for whatever I do.
Yeah, you got some stuff going on, Regina. And nothing ever happened to you before that rape?
No. Well, I've got some family issues,
Like what?
Like
What's
my mother's
going on?
manic depressive, and she was in and out of my life when I was little, but it's not like, anything like earth-shattering.
Well, but that does cause some rather profound, can have some profound influences on your ability to connect with other people, empathize with other people, to be intimate with other people.
The problem is, I know it sounds crazy, but, to say that you had sex with another person and still be in love with the person, but, I'm really, really into this guy, and he's moving away for a year, and we had plans to get back together when he came back.
Yeah.
Because I can't do, the long distance thing. Well.
Yeah, but hey, listen, you're not ready for any kind of relationship, and he'll never.
A little bit stereotypical. I mean,
but listen,
because I am young doesn't mean I don't have any experience.
No, Regina, you got.
No, I just mean you're screwed up. You got too much experience. You've seen too much. Well, I think. Listen, we have a limited
overload.
We have a limited time on this show. We can't pussyfoot around. So forget about this guy. You screwed his best friend or his worst enemy, which is even worse. I don't know what is worse. I think the enemy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's right.
You can't get over that.
There's no possible chance that he'd ever want me again.
I don't think so. He shouldn't. And if he did, he'd pay you back.
Did you get a rush out of having sex with his enemy?
What?
Did you get like a little rush out of having sex with his enemy, the guy that he doesn't like?
A little bit.
It's funny when she uses the word enemy. I picture Zurg from the X planet.
Yeah, like a flag with a sickle and
that this guy's spaceship pulled up or something.
He didn't like. Okay, the guy that he doesn't like.
Right.
Regina, is there addiction in your family too? Alcoholism?
I put her on hold, but yes, and yes.
Yeah,
right, Regina?
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Regina, is there addiction or alcoholism in your family also?
Honestly, no. My mom's just really cracked out, period. She was born that way.
Because some of that response, that using thrill in order to sort of have positive feelings is an addict's behavior.
Oh.
And you listen, you really have trouble with connecting with people. You seem very confused, and sort of your wiring doesn't seem quite right about that. This is a great opportunity where therapy could do a lot for you.
I have been to counselors.
Good. Go get your money back.
For real.
Let's sue them.
Thank you.
All right, listen, just take care of yourself, and just you don't have to act out. I mean, the thing about guys is, Lord knows I wanted to do some sexual acting out when I was 16. It's just I couldn't find anybody. I couldn't find anyone to act out on. Yeah. But women have the choice. I mean, if they're freaky and they're screwed up and they're hell bent on doing some acting out, they'll always find a guy.
Yeah, it's not hard.
As a matter of fact, they could find 5 guys
right
in
now,
one night.
Right outside the door, probably.
That's right. That's right. You can go into any party, you can go to any bar, you can go to any arcade, you can go anywhere and find some guys who are willing to act out. And so you have to stop yourself. No one else is going to stop you. And Regina's got to govern herself a little better. Drew?
If you say so, Adam.
All right. Would you get back into this program, please, and hawk up whatever that loogie has been sitting in your gullet for so many hours now. Denver?
Days.
Yes. Is this Denver?
Yeah.
Denver, you're 19. What's up?
Hey, what's up? I don't jack off.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go to the next call then. I'm not going to talk to a guy who doesn't jack off.
I don't trust him. Can relate to, right,
Yeah.
Adam?
I don't
trust him.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Denver, Adam was like that, too, until he was about, what, 16, 17?
16.
Yeah, and then his friends were outraged.
Yeah, my friends
set up straight.
They forced me to jack off.
But there's always one guy that claims he doesn't and never has.
No, that was Adam. He didn't.
Oh,
But he does,
that's
too.
so false. I think every guy...
My friends make fun of me, you know.
For not doing it.
Yeah.
But this is just a ploy for you to keep trying to convince people that you don't.
Well,
why? Is there a reason you don't?
I just don't.
Do you get a lot of women?
Yeah.
You do?
I've never
Like
had
a big
sex.
pimp?
You've never had sex?
No.
But you get tons of chicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you say get, what do you mean? Or what do we mean when we say get?
You mean sex.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you're a virgin.
Yeah.
And did you want to remain a virgin?
Yeah.
How come?
Why?
Yeah.
Just because.
I see. He's full of answers. Why don't you jack off? Doesn't know. Why does he want to remain a virgin? Just because.
Jacking off? I've never had the urge.
I understand. All right. You want us to send you out a windbreaker or something?
No. Well, Adam, you didn't have. You said you didn't have an urge either until your friends.
I had urge. I just didn't have technique, and I was coaxed into it at 16. I was actually forced to masturbate by my friends.
What's it feel like?
It feels like 1,000 velvet fingers running down your scrotum.
You've never had a nocturnal emission either, Denver?
Your friends have velvet fingers, though, don't they, Adam?
Yeah, I've had a nocturnal emission.
Only 500, but when you do both hands, it goes to 1,000. Well, listen, how do you explain to a blind person what the color orange is? There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I understand.
Okay, what's wrong with you? Are you religious?
No.
No, you're not religious.
Do you not want to have sex till you get married?
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to have sex when I'm married.
Why is that if you're not religious?
Beavis and Butthead.
My parents are. I was just raised that way.
So you were raised in a religious environment?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know what?
Listen, screw him. Screw him. I'm tired of twisting the guy's arm. Yeah. Hey, Denver, I'll see you in hell.
Hey, I got one more thing.
All right.
No.
That's fantastic.
No.
Hey, Drew?
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, what's going on tonight? Every guy who's calling this show is a complete a-hole. Just idiots. I hate them all. I hate these guys. You want to know why I don't like people? This is why. These guys. Oh, don't you hate these?
I'm starting to feel it.
I got to give my a-hole speech. I swear to God, guys are such idiots. There's so many of them are just such idiots. Women complain constantly, and I end up defending guys saying we're not all assholes, but we are.
They are, yeah.
These guys are. What's wrong with guys? Yeah, but what's wrong with guys at 18 or 19? Why are they all such jackasses? We've had 15 call the show tonight and basically say nothing.
Yeah, about 100%.
Norgie, I was on top of this chair.
With the 4 other ones and the one on the bottom and a goat on the side.
Huh? Because I feel like it? Because I felt like it? I don't know. Don't call the show if you don't know.
Yeah, you're blowing it for all of us really nice.
That's right.
You're creating programming that massages and promotes this kind of behavior.
That's right. Vanessa, do you hear that? Drew said to massage my member. What'd you say, Drew?
Come here, Adam. Come here.
John?
Hello?
You're 18. What's up?
Yes, I am. I'm a big fan of the Man Show, Adam.
Yay.
Finally. Thank you.
Very big
Whatever.
Fan, big fan.
No, that wasn't me. I actually love that you said that. Have you seen the website yet?
No, I haven't, actually.
Oh, God.
Adam, I must say my favorite episode was the one with Snoop.
Yeah, everyone likes that episode.
Because they can relate.
Yeah, because we got stoned.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was an act.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Did you see them? Did you see?
Baked beyond belief.
Oh, my God. You know what my favorite part was? When Adam just kept on laughing about nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
That's what it's all about.
I know, it was hilarious. Oh, that was great.
I love when you guys were watching TV and there was absolutely nothing there.
I was so stoned, I don't even remember what went on that day.
Is his better than any,
Yeah, he's got great weed. He'd kill you if it was bad weed.
Oh, really?
That's my main name.
Jimmy ate 7 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, I don't want to get racist here, but, you know, like, when you ask a black guy, hey, what do you want to eat? And he goes, how about Kentucky Fried Chicken? Because we said to Snoop, what do you guys want to eat? And he's like, fried chicken. And we're like, oh, we can't do that. That's come on. And people are going to think we're assholes. You know, he's like, I want Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm like, all right. So I ate, like, 44 pieces of chicken, and Jimmy ate a bucket of extra crispy, a bucket of original, a bucket of barbecue, and then a bucket of just skin.
Yeah, the skin pile.
Yeah, all right. So wait a minute. Let's get back to John over here. John?
Yeah.
All right, you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to say that me and my roommates were shredding Repus on the Nar Rad. We're big Primus fans, and we wanted to know if Primus was going to be appearing at Frog Brigade on New Year's. We're all planning on heading over there.
No, I mean, Primus itself is kind of taking a little break for a while. Everyone's doing other things for a while.
Okay. And we also
I get to go on the this here with Vanessa. That's what I'm doing. So it's all you guys out there.
We also wanted to know what the meaning of the heckler was. If there was any, like, how exactly was it that you came up with all that stuff? Like, came up with the heckler, and just like what inspires you to write songs the way you guys do?
I would say weed, but that would be kind of just dumb to say.
No. I mean, there's malt liquor, too. I mean,
yeah,
to the band.
It's very complex. Well, the heckler, it's, pretty much describes itself, you know. It's the guy that comes and yells like, Primus sucks.
Yeah.
All right, John.
One of our favorite songs.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, thanks a lot.
Keep watching that man show. 10 o'clock on Comedy Central, and you can find Juggy Vanessa there in all her glory, climbing a pole, spinning around.
Anything you want.
Doing everything and anything. And keeping men happy. You know what I like about Vanessa? She makes men feel good about being men.
Aww. Absolutely.
It's in a day and age when we're told not to enjoy our masculinity, Vanessa really, even if she doesn't mean a word of it, really makes you feel like a man.
Oh, my God, Adam. Come on, I'm the nicest person you've ever met, Adam, okay?
That is true. And I'm your king, right?
Yes, you're my master, my king, everything.
Thank you. We'll be back. Yes, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there in Milwaukee. No Forcefield is our guest tonight. Some members of Primus in that band. Vanessa is here from the Man Show. She is the #1 Juggy. And I hope the other Juggies aren't listening. They're going to be upset. But Vanessa is the queen of all Juggies. Larry and Arj are both here from the band. And Vanessa, you want to give your website out there?
Yes, it's www.vanessakay, that's K-A-Y.com, and you can get everything you want. Anything you possibly want, it's on there.
I can vouch for that. It's a very special place on the internet.
May I plug my website since we're on the subject?
Sure.
It's arjbarker.com, ARJBARKER.com, arjbarker.com.
Pictures of Vanessa on that?
No, but actually,
sort that out.
I just added the ladies only section, which is very exciting for obviously the ladies.
Pictures of you in your underpants?
Well, it's ladies only, Adam.
Oh, I see. That's right.
I have a men's only on my website.
There's also a new animation thing on there, so it's cool to check it out.
All right.
I'm not trying to sell anything.
No,
but you can
just
check it.
Look and enjoy. Vanessa is, however, trying to sell things, right?
Oh, God.
Nothing wrong with that. If I had something to sell.
I have 8x10s, posters, calendars, videos.
Beer cozies.
Oh, everything you need is on that website. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's new. I mean, we have all kinds of things that are coming up. I have my bio that's on there. Anything you want to know about me is on there. I have membership. You know, if you become a member, you get free pictures and free other things that somebody who wasn't a member wouldn't get.
And you're close to naked on a lot of those pictures, right?
Yeah, actually the one in front of your face. What do you think about this one? I think I'm pretty naked right there.
Would you say that the motto should be, the motto should be, if you have a member, become a member?
Right. If you're not a member, you're not a real man.
Louis.
Yeah, Louis, guys.
You're 22. What's up?
Yeah, hey, I have a problem here. A while ago, I was having sex with my girlfriend, and I noticed that basically she had a genital wart. And so she went to the doctor to see if that's what it was, or if it was just a regular one or whatever. Turns out that it was a genital wart.
Well, if you have a wart on your hoo-ha, you got a genital wart, don't you?
Well,
I mean, do the math.
It was in the the pubic hair area, like right above it.
Yeah.
And so it turns out it was, but I don't have it. But I never use a condom or anything like that with her. Been with her for a while.
Well, you got to figure you got it.
Well, you know, I've been checked, and I don't have it.
How were you checked?
The free clinic.
No. You got to assume you have the virus.
All right. Well, I got a question.
Well, wait a minute, Drew. Why bother checking if everyone just assumes they have it?
Because if there's something there, you should have it taken off because they can proliferate. You're more infectious, and they can really multiply.
Can't you see it? There's no way of detecting the wart if you don't see a wart. And what about?
Yeah, Adam, we did it to you.
That's what I'm saying. I got a gallon of vinegar dumped on my dork, and a black light shined on it. So don't tell me there's no way to detect a wart.
Yeah, but it's. Did they do that to you, Lewis?
No, the guy just looked around, basically.
Yeah, so there's a technique you can use to pick up the pre-wart lesions, but even without those, he has known exposure, so he's got to assume he's got it.
Well, my last question is that she got hers burned off, and but she's telling me that because I didn't cheat on her, and she says she didn't cheat on me, right? She says she got it from using her mom's razor in the shower. Is that possible, or is that just BS?
That sounds like BS to me.
You know what, though, Drew? I've heard that,
No, go ahead and believe her.
Oh, mwah.
That pisses me off, though, you know?
You've heard what?
No, I understand.
I was going to say that I heard that, isn't there different kinds of genital warts that you can get? There's some that are contagious and that are not. And then,
well,
I mean, I have to
basically that's true, but you can't tell what you got. And there's some that stay forever and some that go away. But once you've been exposed, you've got to assume that you've got the virus.
But what if one never ever manifested itself? And what if it never showed up?
If it never ever, if 3, 4, 5 years goes by and he never gets one, I think he can assume he didn't get it. But until then, he may have been carrying it. Couldn't not get a wart.
Could you get them and then never show a symptom, but still be able to give them to other people?
Yep. Yes, you can.
I've heard. Tell me if this is fact or fiction, but I've heard that, for instance, like if somebody who had genital warts was on a Sea-Doo or something and it was all wet in their bathing suit, and then another person got on the Sea-Doo and was on it riding around. Can you get genital warts like that?
Yeah, there are all sorts of weird sort of scenarios you can concoct that could potentially do it, but basically they don't. That doesn't happen. I mean, herpes could potentially be transmitted that way too, but it really just doesn't happen.
All right. What about one of those wakeboards? Would that be a possible way of getting it? Or jet ski, something like that?
That's what we were talking about, jet ski.
Right.
How much should you inflate the Sea-Doo if it's windy?
Wait, Sea-Doos don't inflate.
No.
Question.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Drew, you got a call over here? Let's talk to Bob, who's 17. Bob?
Hi.
What's up?
Well, this summer, I met a girl, and we went out for a while, but then she broke up with me and went back to her old boyfriend. And her sister's always been kind of, she's always flirted with me, and I think she's always liked me, I guess. And she just recently broke up with her boyfriend and my best friend. And
whoa, hold on a second. Her ex-boyfriend is your best friend?
Who? Which one? The sister of my ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, whoever you just said, idiot.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, he was my best friend.
He was your best friend?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
He's no longer your best friend?
No.
Why?
Because Bob's about to bang his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Convenient ex-friend.
Yeah, that's good. You do what a prize fighter does. You know what I mean? It's like every prize fighter's like, well, what's your plan? Well, listen, I liked this guy coming in, but he disrespected me, and now it's war.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to hype themselves up.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, but I think Bob's trying to work himself up to make this move. But we'll figure that out. Bob, why is he your ex-best friend?
He's just doing some stupid stuff. I don't like.
I see.
Is he following around the factory?
Okay, no.
Well, hold on a second. Let me say something real fast. I hate to yell at our listeners constantly, but we need some goddamn specific information every once in a while. Doing some stuff that I'm not fond of, or a little this and that.
Well, yeah, you stop.
I don't know.
Like when we say to you, what is your job? This and that, not an answer. Yeah. When we say like, do you come from a religious family? Kind of, sort of. No, these are all not answers. We need some specific information. I want to know what this guy did to break you guys up.
Okay, he does drugs, and I don't approve of that. And he's gotten some trouble with the law, and he's not a good person for me to be hanging out with.
I see.
I'm trying to get over.
And how long ago did you break up with your girlfriend?
That was probably about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
All right, and how long have these two been broken up?
About a month.
Okay, go ahead.
It's all right. It's a little dicey. And then consider this ex-girlfriend's sister, what she's all about. She's just breaking up with a drug addict who's a criminal, and she's going to date the criminal's ex-best friend, and it's her sister's ex-boy. I mean, think about the chaos this sister's trying to bring on. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be a problem.
Yeah, but all right.
She is. It's going to be chaos. I mean,
but listen, as a guy, especially as a 17-year-old guy, when a girl likes you can't waste that.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Everything else kind of goes out the door.
This is why guys cheat. They're in a relationship. So, yeah, I love my girlfriend, but someone likes me. I can't waste that. Look at that stripper. She's eyeballing me. I can't waste that. I could want that one day. Yeah, it's like why they collect cars and Civil War memorabilia. One musket is not enough.
Friends come and go. Forget about it.
Right.
That's right.
He can be my friend.
I think you should move out of Melrose Place for a start.
All right, let's. We got to go to break, but I just want to say hi to Jeff before we do that. Jeff?
Hello?
You're 17?
I am.
Your mom is a lesbian?
No, she's...
No, you're gay.
I'm gay.
I see. And is your mom PO'd about that?
I want to tell her, but I don't know how.
Yeah. She can't tell by that whining, nasally voice?
Hi, Mommy, I'm gay. She has no clue.
Really?
Yeah.
Parents, they turn a deaf ear to the homosexuality of their children.
Very selective.
You know what I'm going to do? Well, hold on a second, Jeff. I'm going to accuse my son of being gay every 10 minutes.
Make it easy or give him a chance to talk to you about it.
Yeah, it's like all my Jewish friends, that's what their parents did, except for with pot. Like, substitute gay for pot. They walk in the room. Have you been smoking? I smell pot. They decided to try that, see if the kid will crack, but every 10 minutes you walk up, I smell, it's like you're sitting at Thanksgiving dinner, they go into the kitchen to grab the stuff and they come back, I smell pot. Robbie, have you been smoking pot? Well, it's a catalytic converter, I'm telling you. So, Drew, aren't you going to do that with your sons?
Oh, yeah.
You accuse them of being gay? It's never too early to start. Have you showed them your penis yet?
No, I'm hiding it, remember?
No, you got to show it to them.
Oh, now's the time to show?
Yeah, we haven't, Drew, try not to talk for a second, but we haven't talked about this for many years, and I want to talk about this. I believe it is important to a lot of our listeners who have children to show, as a father, to show your son your penis between the ages of, let's say, 5 and 9. Show him that penis, because he'll swear it's the biggest thing he ever saw in his life. When you're just stepping out of the shower, the kid's 4.5, 5 years old, the penis is right about chin height, that thing's just hanging down like some sort of grab bar in the subway, right?
It is grand and beautiful.
And then you never show him your penis again, all right? And what happens for the rest of the kid's life? He swears his dad is right. And you guys have all had this conversation. You're 15, you're 16, you're sitting around with your buddies. My dad has a huge dork. He does not. My dad is huge. Why? Because we all saw it once when we were 6, and compared to our own, it was tremendous.
Yeah, but you picked up the gene, so. That's where you're headed.
But see, that's the thing. I've had guys say, I have many friends say, I got a medium to small penis and my dad is huge. How did that happen? Well, the only reason you think he's huge is because you saw it when you were in the 1st grade.
You think my dad's penis is huge? You should see my mom's vagina.
Huge! It's like a trash can, man. My thing is massive. I came out, they didn't even know it. No, you understand my strategy. Show it once between 5 and 9. Don't show it again. He then tells everybody.
I know that you need to strategize. I'm not sure I need to do that.
Oh, how dare you. Drew, I'm telling you, your kids are what, 8 now?
Yeah.
You got another year, buddy. Show them that penis. For their own good.
It's too late, Drew. You got to do it.
You got to show them that penis and chub up just a little, and don't traumatize it. Traumatize it. Make it casual. Be stepping out of the bathroom with a towel around your head, and act a little alarmed, but make sure you're pumped up just a little bit. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. There you go, Drew. Drew, hawk something up. We're going to take ourselves a little break, and we'll be back after this. Yes, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Larry and Arj are both here from No Forcefield. No Forcefield is made up of a bunch of guys, some of which are from Primus. And we have the lovely Vanessa Kay from The Man Show, the loveliest of all the juggies.
Oh.
Yes. All right, Drew's over there in Milwaukee. Drew?
Yeah, and it's cold.
Pull it together, buddy. You got a few minutes left here. We're going to hear another song off of the No Forcefield CD. I know it's late.
This actually is not on the new CD.
Oh, it is.
This is the single we just finished, and it's with the Sanchez brothers, which are Herbal Tea and Ice Cap, the original cafe rappers, and it's about Amsterdam.
All right, and it goes a little something like this. All right.
And I have to say that thanks for playing that. That's brand new. That's not out on anything, except if you enjoyed that, you can go to Zoltron.com, Zoltron.com, and click on the golden Z, and it also says Sanchez Brothers, and you can download the entire unedited version of the Apple Flap Rap, which is Herbal Tea and Ice Cap.
And
for free
I want to say that
on MP3, so check that out.
I wasn't drinking on that one.
No.
That's mixed and produced by Lur at what is it, F- Studios in Berkeley?
I think so.
All right, we were going to take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back
Already?
after this. Yeah, we got to. Check the time, buddy.
Bye.
Dude. Hey, Drew. Focus on your job over there.
Hey, we didn't finish with Jeff, did we?
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
You're on the air, Adam.
So are you, Drew. You're gonna be.
Let's get it together, big guy.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Adam.
God damn it! Don't even get me started. You're lucky this show's over. I was just taking a leak, thinking about what a poor performance you were put in tonight after looking at my penis, after being so tired and traveling and all that. You better get it together, buddy. You got to work twice as hard when you travel.
Relax.
Sit back there. How dare you? How dare you bring this up? No Forcefield is the CD. Vanessa Kay, give the website out there, Vanessa.
www.vanessakay, that's KAY.com.
There you go.
You'll like it.
From The Man Show, 10 o'clock on Sunday nights, Comedy Central.
Yes.
Whatever.
Thanks a lot, guys. Dr. Drew in person tomorrow night, God willing. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Dick.